Hey my beauties, hey my chicas, hey my glow queens, and hello my Glamm-Mah. It is me, it is Angela. I am a wife of 38 years. I am a mother, I am a grandmother, and I am a great grandmother. Yes, hubby and I are raising the last three of our daughter's beautiful kids. So yes, so our world can sometimes be a whirlwind, but we get it all done for the most part. So I just implore you guys to just come on in, sit down, have a cup of tea, and let's just talk on this Friday, if I can get my words out, okay? So anyway, I want to come in here because first of all, you guys, if you don't know by now, I love all things beauty, okay? I love the lips. I love all things beauty about the hair, about the skin, about the makeup. Even though I don't wear, I want to say I don't wear it, but if lipstick is considered makeup, then yes, I wear makeup. From the inside out, just beauty. I want to just exude beauty, and I want us as women, to just love all the things there is to love about ourselves, because each day we get a chance to, make things better, do things right, all of that. So we're going to hop into it. So I want to talk about what the word beauty means to me. I have acronyms for each letter in the word beauty. So I have some notes right here. I will be looking down at them. So just sit back, honey, and just enjoy this video. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, beauty, to me, it means to love self, to come to the grips of the reality of loving me. And it is not an option, y'all. It is not an option whether I am going to love myself or not. Like, what? That doesn't even sound right when I hear it coming out of my mouth. We work with what we have. Like, we meet God where He is. He makes no mistakes. He formed us in our mom's womb, so He knew exactly what He was doing. So it is up to us to just like keep that as a reminder. If we have to, constantly do self-talk, self-affirmations, whatever it's going to take for us to love ourselves. Okay, so let's hop into the letter B for the word beauty. Being confident, being content, and being courageous, but not satisfied. Just because we're content doesn't mean we're satisfied, doesn't mean we're settling. We are always wanting to better ourselves, okay? And we're going to step outside the box, and we're going to always want more. But when we step outside that box, that means that we are daring to do something different, like play around with it, like play around with your haircuts, your hairstyle, your hair color. Play around with clothing, your fashion, your shoes, like all the things, right? So your eyewear, like I love like my eyewear. It can be your jewelry. Switch that up. If you're not used to wearing like the big hanging, the earrings, you usually wear like the studs or what have you. So, okay, switch it up, honey, or vice versa. That's how you can do it, and just make it sweet and make it simple and make it beautiful, okay? So let's dive into the E in the word beauty. Energized, y'all. We're having the energy to live a full life, meaning we're going to exercise, we're going to keep the body in good shape, and we're going to do what feels good to us, especially when it comes to minimizing or trying our best to relieve stress, because I know what's going on in the world today. The stresses inside our homes, the stresses at work, the stresses out in traffic, all the things, right? So what we need to try to do is not allow that cortisol level to rise, because that's where like the weight gain and, some depression can creep in and all of that. So we definitely do not want that. We just want to, maybe drink a good smoothie throughout the day. Make sure we're eating our fruits and our vegetables, drinking our water. I think I'll probably talk about that a little later. So yeah, that's what we want to do, to stay energized, to stay pepped up, to, have that vitality and be vivacious and all the things, right? So that's what I have for energized for the letter E in the word beauty. So we're going to come on down to the letter A in the word beauty, the application of the products. You have to put the products on decent and in order. Like, you cannot put a moisturizer on and then cleanse your face. That's not how it works, beauties. Okay, we need to cleanse our face, and then you can put like a spritzer on to calm the skin down after the elements. You know, we've been outside. You got like the free radicals, which causes fine lines and wrinkles. So we want to make sure that we pay attention to that. So yes, by all means, make sure that you are putting your products on in the order that they are supposed to go on at night. The last thing that should go on is your moisturizer, because when we sleep at night, there is when the cells turn over and there's a renewing of the skin, renewing of the skin, renewing of the skin cells. That's why it is good to get an adequate amount of sleep, because our whole body is recovering. Our whole body, our organs, everything is needing a reset, a renew. Okay, so make sure that you cleanse. You like I said, you put on some kind of spritzer to calm the skin. If you want to make it feel tight and taut and firm, then by all means do that. And then, of course, the moisturizer. Now, in the morning, of course, you're going to cleanse the skin. You are going to, put on your sunblock, your sunscreen, then your moisturizer. I know a lot of people like to do it vice versa, but as long as you have all of that, you have the sunblock, and the sunscreen, especially African American skin. I don't know about this myth that's out here that, our melanin skin does not need to be protected. It doesn't need sunscreen or sunblock. Au contraire, my dear, we definitely need it, okay? So I get up and I make sure that that is part of my regimen, okay? Let's see. The U in the word beauty. Understanding my flaws, okay? Understanding our flaws, coming to grips with them, knowing that they are a part of us. It doesn't matter what the flaw is. Like, I have vitiligo, but I mostly have it on the tips of my fingers and a little bit on my toes. But I know now that it is a part of me. Like, I start noticing it. Maybe like 15 or 20 years ago, went to the doctor. I thought maybe it was some kind of chemical I was using to clean the house. And then I just started noticing like the spots were getting like, in more places on my hand. And the doctor was, as soon as I showed them, she was like, oh, that's vitiligo. A lot of people get it if they have thyroid disease, which I do. Hypothyroid. I was hyper, now I'm hypo. Whole nother video, but still. Yes. And y'all know what? I absolutely love my vitiligo. Like, I love like the two-tone of my skin, especially when I get like certain nail colors and then with my rings. And I just think it is absolutely beautiful. And I've seen some women, what's the supermodel? I think her name is Willow. She is absolutely beautiful. Like, hers is like all kind of like shapes and patterns on her face, and gorgeous. So we have to just hone in on what is a part of us, whether we were born with it or whether it came later in life. We just have to tell ourselves like, okay, God, this is just another journey that I'm on. This is just another test for, us to, let you know that we are still thankful and we are grateful. We are still on this earth, even with the flaws. Like, that doesn't minimize who we are and what we can give to the world. So that's how I look at it. Like, like I said, I love it. It's a part of me now, and I go with the flow. And I actually don't even pay it any attention now. Like I said, I've had it for so long. It's just a part of me, and I'm gonna love it. Okay, let's go into the T in the word beauty, okay? Testing the beauty waters. Try a new makeup that I said in the beginning of the video, a new hairstyle, haircut, a new outfit, honey, a new attitude, okay? If we know we've been walking around here just stank attitude, just, not right to the world, just don't want to be bothered, like, hey, we can change that too. It's all a part of it, because You can be the most beautiful person, the most beautiful woman, handsome guy, whomever in the world. But if your attitude is not up to par, if people don't want to be around you, people don't want to talk to you, people are not answering your texts back, your emails, your snail mail, whatever, they don't come to your functions, your events, parties, that is because they don't want to be around you, your funky, your stank attitude. Like, it is too much going on in the world to allow ourselves to just be around negativity, energy that is not becoming, of what we want. Like, I know the energy that I want to be around, and I don't want to waste my time. And I'm not going to waste my time because I am not getting any younger. So, each day that God blesses me and He wakes me up, like, that day is accounted for. So I want to make sure that, I say all the good things that I can. Like, okay, we're all going to have bad days. That's a given. But for the most part, we got to wake up. We got to put one foot out of the bed and then the other. Sit up on the side of the bed and say, God, you woke me up. I get another chance to get it right. Let me get my attitude right, okay? And just carry on with your day. Because I know most of the time, I know I can only speak for me. I can tell, like, when I'm feeling a certain way. So I try to just withdraw, from certain people throughout my day until, like I said, I get myself together, okay? Because no need putting all that on the next person because they did not ask for it, okay? Okay, so let's head on into the why in the word beauty, okay? Yielding to negative self-talk, and I was just talking about that. Stopping looking in the mirror, tearing ourselves down. We're going to use positive self-talk. We're going to remind ourselves that we are beautiful and that we are enough. Yes, ma'am. And that we are all flawed. Like, there is something wrong with each and every one of us. I mean, we can put ourselves together with the best outfit, the prettiest shoes, the nicest purse, but underneath it all, there is something wrong with us. I mean, it could be a birthmark that we don't like. It can be a scar that we got when we were younger that just did not heal correctly. And you got this ugly scar there, so you make sure you wear clothes that cover it up and all of that, okay? I also have that no one is perfect, but being perfectly imperfect is what makes us so beautiful, especially when we are so confident. Like, I am so confident with my vitiligo. Like, I had to sign paperwork, or if I was writing a check, if I pull out my debit card, I'm receiving change back, I'm getting my nails done, does not bother me one iota, okay? Because I feel so good. I feel so blessed. And y'all know I always say I'm highly favored, and I'm just so thankful because I'm hoping that I can tap into that next person, tap into their psyche, if they're dealing with this, if they just notice that they have it, or their children. You're trying to teach your kids that they are beautiful, no matter what. It doesn't matter what that flaw is. It is there for a reason. It is there for you to let the world know that, yes, I'm flawed, but guess what? I still matter. I can still add to, what the world needs. Like, I'm smart, and I'm outgoing, and I'm fearless, and I'm full of fire. All of that, okay? So we're not going to, let a little mark on us, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a little mark or a few marks, or if you got like a lot of moles, or I think they're called skin tags. And going to a dermatologist, I know how expensive that could be. So we make choices, and we decide, okay, look, I'm not spending money on that, so I have to learn to live with it. And when the world sees that you're living with it and you're okay with it, guess what? They are okay with it. And you may get compliments. I know this one lady, I think it was a video. She was getting her hair done, and she's younger girl. younger lady, and she has what they call that storm streak, where she had like this line of gray hair. Beautiful, but of course she's in her like early or middle, late 20s, so she's not trying to have that gray streak going down her hair. But if she was my age, then of course, she would be like, I don't care, I was born with it, it is beautiful, it's accented, all the things. So it is just within us, what we want to portray to the world. It is up to us how we want to step outside the door, what we want the world to see. There's things that, of course, we can cover up. In the summertime, if we're wearing tops like this, there may be some flaws that we don't want to show to the world, and that's quite all right. In the wintertime, of course, we can cover up a whole bunch of stuff unless, it's on our face. If it's something that, you can cover up with makeup, then that's okay. If you want to do that. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is do what makes you comfortable throughout your day, throughout your life. What's going to get you going and keep you going? I know as for me, my why is my family, like my husband, the grandkids, myself. Like, I'm definitely going to choose me. I want to choose me, and I'm going to choose me first, because if I don't take care of me, honey, I can't take care of nobody. But I love taking care of me. So that's the thing. I absolutely love me. I love pampering me. I love, just doing new things for me. If you saw one of my shorts, that I, have been doing a lot of bike riding with hubby and the grandkids. Like, he's bought all the gear, honey. Like, he's souping up the bikes. Like, just do whatever it is that's going to get you to do what you need to do, okay? So, didn't want this video to go over 15 minutes, so we're heading into 17 minutes. So, I hope that this did, you some good. I hope I did my due diligence, because, like I said, I had notes, and I have a lot of notes in this book that I have written over the years that I will be talking about, in different videos. And I also have another book over here. So anyway, I'm going to be out of here. You guys have a blessed Friday. Treat yourself to something. Hubby's just coming from his eye appointment. So we're going to head to the bank and maybe grab a quick breakfast or something, which I don't usually do. I usually don't have my first meal till about 11:30, 12, 1 o'clock, something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the mood is like, okay? So, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.